Hello, baby. Hello, Nancy. Hello there. Hello. I say hello. Hello, friend. Well, hello, little girl. Hello, my treacherous friends. Hello, operator. The beginning of everything. Welcome back, my friends. It's showtime.
All right, got that right this time, huh?
Yay!
All right, now we're rolling. We're rolling on all cylinders now. This is the Brink and Sanity Show, episode 67. I am Jay, and that is Bri.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm fulfilling my promise. I said I'd come back when the show got in the top 10.
That is true. Top 10 for the first 5 days of July. Thank you, everyone, for voting.
I am riding your coattails.
Mm-hmm. Well, it helped a lot, so thank you, everyone who voted. There's supposed to be a third co-host. We were supposed to have somebody new who got the flu, and somebody old who is still not here. So it's just us right now. Just like old times.
That's right.
Who needs them, right?
Right.
At least he's not buying toys. Right, Artie?
Right.
Maybe. Who knows? If you're going to miss the show to buy toys, at least buy me toys. And by toys, I mean Xbox games.
Or a gift card.
Yeah, gift card's even better, actually. Because odds are you have a shitty taste in toys.
Right.
So what's going on? How was your 4th of July?
4th of July was pretty boring. I didn't do anything over the 3 days.
All right.
I live a very boring life.
Yeah, I do too. That makes for great podcasting material.
I do have some sombering news.
Okay.
I might actually be dying.
Is this a real thing or?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I went to get blood work done 2 Fridays ago, because I have a doctor's appointment coming up, and I got a letter last weekend. Whatever day. It was at my parents' house, and I went and picked it up. It was a letter from the doctor. It was a little form letter, and it said, we've got the results of your blood work. And then it had, like, a bunch of things listed. It was, like, a bunch of check boxes. Mm-hmm. And it had, all kinds of whatever things that you can have wrong. And then the columns were normal, abnormal, call us to talk about it, abnormal to make an appointment right away. Mm-hmm. And I had cholesterol and liver checked off in the come see us right away column.
Okay.
So, I don't know. But I already have an appointment this coming Monday, so I didn't bother calling him. So, hopefully I can not drop dead. Oh, there's that echo.
There's that echo. All right. So, Stick'em sucks and Ustream sucks. So, anybody else know a live podcasting site? Because I sure as hell don't. Well, it wouldn't be a show without a bunch of technical difficulties, would it?
That's true. So, usually they come later in the show, though.
Yeah. I'm not even drinking tonight.
No?
No.
Me neither, because of the liver thing. I don't know if I can anymore, so...
I'm just trying to not be as fat, and I figure if I have 17 drinks per show, it's a lot of calories.
I started working out last month, and I haven't lost any weight in, like, 5 weeks.
I started walking. My ankle's still messed up, so I can't run, but I'm walking.
Yeah. I was walking, and then I kind of got bored with that, and I'm doing one of those stupid videos from the TV. I downloaded them, and been doing it since, like, the beginning of June.
Sweating to the oldies?
No. I wish it was that one. Couldn't find that one on the internet.
So I met this. I went to a party, and it was like 2 weeks ago. I met this guy, and we were playing poker. And after the game, like I was leaving, and he was like, "Hey, it was fun. Maybe we could grab a beer together or something." Because I live in the city. I'm like, whatever, okay. That's fine. I probably should have thought it was a little weird at first. Now it feels like I have a 16-year-old girlfriend. Gets mad if I don't text him back right away. Text like at 3 p.m. and wonders why I'm not like writing back. I get texts like, "What's up, bro?" First of all, I don't like bro. And second of all, why would that be a text message ever in the history of text? What am I supposed to say to that?
He's not sexting you, is he?
No, he's not sexting me.
Okay, good.
But I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. What's up? Well, what do you think is up? I have a fucking job. Apparently he doesn't.
Yeah.
That's like the third time in the last 2 weeks I got a what's up text in the middle of the afternoon.
Sounds like he wants to start a little bromance.
Well, my collar isn't popped, and I don't bleach my tips, so I don't think I'm his type. That's what bromancers do, right?
I don't know. I'm still annoyed that bromance is even, like, a pop culture word. And sexting, too, for that matter. Like, people sit around and like, thought of that, and now it's like a trend.
Yeah, this is why I don't listen to the news anymore. I read the news for the first time in about 2 or 3 weeks, and stuff actually happened recently.
You mean besides Michael Jackson dying?
Yeah, besides that, but, you know, I guess we could touch on that, right?
Yeah, we might as well.
Where do you want to start with this shit?
The first thing I will have to say is that if you feel the need that you have to, like, go to the Staples Center for a concert / funeral / party thing, or you couldn't get a ticket and you sat outside the building all day, your life has to be just so devoid, just so hollow and void of, like, any sort of happiness or feelings or emotion. You're just a pathetic person, and that's what our society's turned into now. Just watching it just made me cringe with, like, there's actually people out here that have nothing better to do than they're going to go to a... I mean, it's not a funeral. It was a freaking concert. It was a...
It was a circus. There was elephants.
It was a staged event. I mean, it wasn't, you know... I don't know what would possess somebody to want to do that. And I was thinking about, like, all the famous people that I like and idols I have and stuff like that. I can never see myself wanting to do that.
No, not even for my favorite celebrity. I can't see it happening. I think, first of all, it's you morbid creep. It's a friggin' funeral for somebody you don't even know.
Right.
I love all the new shirts that are going around now, too. Everyone's got the brand new Michael Jackson shirts that they would never have worn 6 weeks ago.
Yeah. All of a sudden, everyone's a big Michael Jackson fan.
Right. They haven't listened to a song of his in 25 years, but now he's their favorite.
Yeah. Now everybody loved him.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for somebody to, like, I don't know.
Can you just imagine what would happen if somebody who's actually important died?
It probably wouldn't get half of this.
Probably not.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't. Who would die at this point that would be that big of a deal?
I was trying to think of that earlier today.
Like the Pope?
No, Pope just died.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a big one.
Well, popes are like, they don't become pope till they're like 95 anyway, so you expect them to die.
I would say... that's a good question.
I can't think of one person that they would make that big of a deal about.
I'm sure Madonna would get the same treatment.
Maybe. It would be big, but I don't think it would be this big. There would be no elephants at Madonna's wedding.
I suppose it all depends on when you die, too.
That's true.
You know, if you're like, you know, Reagan, who lived to 90, nobody cares because he was dead when he was 70.
Right.
But if you're like, you know, one of the Jonas Brothers and he dropped dead, then that might be a huge thing.
Yeah,
like,
God forbid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I guess when everyone can see you rotting away while you're alive, it's not that big of a surprise. I don't know. Is anybody ever going to bring up the fact that he basically kidnapped 3 children?
No, because no bad person's ever died. You can't speak ill of the dead.
Because they're clearly not his. I don't care what anybody says. They're 100% white. Just because he bleached his skin white doesn't mean his DNA is white now.
Oh, they're definitely not his. He wasn't even the sperm donor for him.
So how are they even his kids?
I don't know.
I think he thefted kids and nobody's saying anything.
Technically, they're not, because I saw something on the news. They were talking about how he's not the sperm donor. The woman wasn't the egg donor, and they never filed adoption papers. So technically, yeah, they were just kidnapped.
And nobody says a thing about this.
No.
He thefts 3 children and nobody says a thing. And they still call him. In the news today, it says his daughter spoke at the...
Yeah.
It didn't say his kidnappee.
No. His hostage.
Yeah, he kidnapped them and made them wear masks. Is this going to outrage everyone because he's, like, so awesome now?
Who cares? Seriously, who cares? I mean, I don't even know he was still alive.
I don't know. Everyone gets all mad at everything.
That's what happens when you get rich and you just go crazy and people start pumping you full of drugs all day and controlling you. And
yeah, but he was doing this shit when he was like 20 years old.
Yeah, I know.
Not to this extreme, but, you know,
right.
He started doing this shit like back on his first album. He was already like 3 shades lighter than when he was in the Jackson 5.
Mm.
So the seeds were planted way back then.
Yep.
I know his dad made fun of him, but, you know, cry me a river. We all had shitty childhoods.
That's right.
If I dyed my skin every time I got teased in elementary school,
you'd be as pale as you are now.
Who told you? I was born in the Bronx.
Oh. Ghetto.
Yep. So are we done with him?
I guess. Is there anything left to say?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to uncover this. Apparently we're the only people onto this, that he robbed kids, but nobody else seems to care.
Robbed, raped, what's the difference?
Maybe both. We don't know.
Probably both.
This is very offensive. I'm shocked and appalled, and I'm going to write a letter.
Go ahead.
I would love it, actually. Write me a letter. I found out what the problem is.
What's that?
Ustream has another window open. Like, you can't have their actual website open when you broadcast, or else the website echoes.
Oh.
Because it opens up a separate window for the show. But you would think it would know it does that and not, I don't know. Stupid website. Well, I closed all the other windows, and we're broadcasting live again.
Yay!
So if it echoes again, then I really just have no idea what the hell's going on. Nor do I really care at this point.
Yeah. The hell with it. We're already halfway through.
Last time I did a live show, somebody threatened to murder me with a chainsaw, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Oh. They obviously pussied out and didn't go through with it.
No, we waited. We said we're right here. Come on, do it. So if anybody wants to call, 631-676-1181. That is also the voicemail when we're not live, which is most of the time.
That's the hate mail number.
Yes, that is the hate mail number. You were so shocked and appalled. We didn't say anything that was false, though, so I don't know how you're going to even defend that. He made Thriller. That's everyone's defense. In 1983?
What have you done for me lately?
Thefted kids. Comedy. Did some very funny things.
Yeah, with his face.
Yeah, kind of amusing.
I think the problem with people nowadays, and I don't know when it started, but like everybody, I blame the media. I blame everybody for this. The media tries to make something an event, and you know you can't make something an event. An event just has to happen naturally. And so that's why everybody wants to go to this stupid funeral. That's why all those dopey people were standing outside the hospital when he died. Because they're, oh, I'm going to be there. I go, what the fuck do you have to be there for? It's a dead body. He's not going to come out, and you're not going to get to, like, see him without his nose on or anything. You're just standing there because you probably don't have a job, and you have nothing better to do with your time. But everybody, oh, I went to the Michael Jackson funeral. In 2 weeks, nobody's going to care. Because we'll be on to the next thing.
Probably about 5 days.
Everybody has that mentality where, like, everybody just has to gather because they want to try to force a moment.
I'm recording a program.
What program?
The Brink of Sanity program.
Hey, what's up, Brink of Sanity people?
It's Max.
Hey,
Max.
Who's on? Who's a co-host?
Bri.
What's up, Brian?
Hey, how are you?
We're talking about Michael Jackson's corpse.
Michael Jackson is dead?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
Go buy a shirt.
Breaking news.
I already have a Brink of Sanity shirt available online. They're awesome. Thank you.
Hi.
How you doing? That was new
Random.
roommate Max. Yes.
There goes that portion of the program.
Yep. Back to the uninterrupted portion of the program.
Yeah.
Although we're pretty mellow today, you did bring some energy into this.
Yeah, he did, actually.
We have absolutely no energy today.
No, I'm laying upside down trying not to pass out.
I can't help it. Life sucked the life out of me.
Yeah. I've had a shitty week at work. Well, a shitty day at work, actually.
Yeah. I had to go to work, so I guess that in itself is shitty.
I didn't think it was possible, but my office is actually more dysfunctional than the Office Space office.
Really?
I didn't think it was actually possible. I watched the movie, it's on a lot, and I kind of, you're always like, there's no way that could ever happen. There's no way that could ever happen. Well, today it happened.
Oh, it does. Let's exchange work stories. You go first, because I have a good one, too.
It happened today. Okay. I got wind of a rumor late yesterday that they were going to fire this woman. There's only like 20 people in my office, 25 people in my office. They were going to fire this woman who, I admit, she is pretty useless. She doesn't really do anything. But she was the only person in the office that knew how to do my job if I was ever out.
Okay. So you can never go on vacation or get sick.
Basically, yeah, I can never have a vacation now because they ended up firing her. So, I come in today, and towards the end of the day, it happened. I guess somebody called her. She's on vacation this week. They called her on the phone and fired her, and then they basically packed up her desk. I mean, how gutless is that?
They're just like, don't come back.
Yeah, basically, don't come back. The boxes will be outside the office.
Nobody has any balls to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, completely gutless.
Although we are the people who talk about people on the show and never to their face. But,
right.
It's totally different.
We're making a point here. We're not talking about us.
Yeah.
We're talking about other people. Do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly.
So there's this kid that I work with who is just a total goofball. He's 30 years old. He's like a couple months younger than us. He calls out at least once every 2 or 3 weeks. He's supposed to work at 9. He comes in at like 9:15, 9:20, 9:30, 9:45. He basically spends his time on the computer when he's not supposed to be on the computer and basically just emails his friends. Not supposed to do that. And he's so tries to be subtle about it, but he's so obvious about it.
And his name is Jay.
Is that you?
No. I'm a model employee.
So anyways, he's never in. He was out like a couple days last week. He was out a day this week. He came in for like 2 hours yesterday because he's apparently sick.
I actually never call in.
So I've missed one day this year, and it was last week because I went to a NASCAR race and I had to have a hangover day because I was drinking all day.
Whoa.
So anyways.
You found NASCAR above the Mason-Dixon line?
Yeah, New Hampshire.
And you went?
Yeah, it's kind of fun because you could bring your own beer into the place. So I went. I'm getting off track here, but
that's all right. We can.
My cousins had some tickets, so me, my dad, 3 of my cousins, one of them who's in college, and one of his friends went, and we had 60 beers for the 6 of us. But really, only 3 of us drank, and we came back with 3 beers left, so it was pretty good.
Wow.
50
I
years.
never thought I'd hear a story about you going to NASCAR.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just a big tailgating scene, and then you could bring coolers into the race and just drink. So I just drank all day, and then that was it. Then it rained. They shortened the race, and then we sat in traffic for. It took us longer to get out of New Hampshire coming home than it did for us to get to the race from Connecticut. That's how bad the traffic was. But anyways, getting back to my work story. So instead of firing the kid who never comes in, they're promoting him by giving him all of the lady they just fired's work.
Huh.
Except for the one thing that she did that was a total pain in the ass, very tedious, very... You had to really concentrate, you had to really do it. It takes forever. They gave that to me. Everything else they gave to him.
Of course they did.
So I got all the shit work. So, yeah, so they promote somebody who's... So basically it's just like an Office Space when Peter goofed off and then they made him a manager.
Did he get more money or just more work?
I hope he didn't get more money.
Because if he got more work and not more money, that's kind of like a demotion.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know.
I don't know about you guys. We have a referral program.
Uh-huh.
And if we refer somebody and they stay 6 months, we get $10,000.
Wow.
Yeah. Which I think is pretty sweet. Actually, I think that was like a spring special thing. I think it's normally $5,000.
Yeah.
Either way, that it's a good amount of money. We have an intern who referred himself. Now, I don't know if you understand the scope of how much sense that doesn't make, but if you're not an employee, you can't get a referral bonus. And if you're not hired, you can't... I just don't... That just blows my mind. Yeah.
That's a head scratcher.
Mm-hmm.
Did he get the money?
He's not even a real employee. He's an intern. And they're not going to hire him because he's dumb enough to think that he can refer himself.
Because they could get the same work out of him for not paying him.
They were probably like, thank you. Now we know not to hire you because you're dumb.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Now that we know you know how to read, we don't want to hire you.
Yeah, exactly. If you can't understand a simple thing like a referral, no job for you. It's unbelievable, the people that have jobs. I just can't.
Yep.
I just can't believe it. The dumbery that goes on around here is just astounding.
Can you refer me? We could split them up.
I sure can.
All right.
Do you feel like doing accounting or tax bullshit?
I do bookkeeping already.
Well, I can refer you, man. Send me your application. You'd have to go into Manhattan every day, though. I know you hate that place.
Yeah, that could be a problem.
You'd probably make more money than you do now, though.
Well, I'm sure I would.
So, I don't know. It's a toss-up.
To think about that one.
While you're thinking about it, I found a story.
Oh, all right.
This is what happens when you actually read the news.
Yep.
This is about somebody's face, and it's not Michael Jackson's.
Oh, all right. That's refreshing.
Yeah, I got some audio on this.
I think someone is seeing stars. 56 stars to be precise. This Belgian girl called Kimberly isn't heading out to a New Romantics club night.
Sorry about the ridiculous accent. I couldn't find a not English accented news story covering this.
The stars are actually tattoos, and she doesn't look too happy because she only wanted 3 near her eye, a family tradition apparently.
I closed my eyes and didn't feel any pain. I fell asleep and was woken up from the pain on my nose when he was busy applying a big star.
If you hear echo, that's because it's being dubbed over because she's like from Belgium or something.
I did hear something about this story.
Yeah. So she said she wanted 3 stars because it's a family tradition to get their face tattooed, which sounds a little sketchy, but she ended up with 56 stars.
So I woke up with 56 stars.
She's now thought to be pressing charges of assault and battery against this tattoo artist. He says Kimberly agreed to the 56 stars.
What do you think? Did she agree or did she not agree?
Who cares?
Actually, she stand up during the session. She went down on the couch, stand up, look in the mirror, went down. And
I can't understand a word he's saying. They need dubs for this guy.
Not only can I say it, but I have one witness who saw everything.
He also claims there wasn't a problem until Kimberly's father saw the stars. Kimberly says she's been scarred for life, she feels mutilated, and can't look at herself in the mirror
Kill
anymore.
yourself.
Ha ha.
So kill yourself then.
Mm-hmm. I think that's hilarious.
Nobody will miss you.
So then today I found this story.
Kimberly Vlijmink has caught the attentions of the media
It's the same person, by the way.
again. The Belgian teenager had 56 stars tattooed onto her face after falling asleep in the chair. Well, that's what she says. But after pressing charges against the artist, who Miss Vlijmink claims did 53 more stars than she asked him to, it's now emerged she actually liked the end result. This is her being interviewed on Dutch television. The presenter says the tattoo artist confirms that in the beginning you were happy with the stars. Vlijmink then categorically denies that that was the case. But after being told the cameras are off, she admits that she did find the tattoos pretty and says it was her dad who got angry about them. The story captured the attentions of millions of people.
So basically, this stupid bitch made up the story because her dad flipped out. She wanted 56 tattoos on her face.
Yep.
So I hope you're horribly miserable and everyone makes fun of you for the rest of your life. Because that poor tattoo guy had to put up with so much shit. People asking him. She tried to sue him, actually.
Yeah.
Well, now you got 56 stars on your face, and it looks awful.
You should tattoo "I'm a dirty cunt" across her forehead.
They should. They should brand it.
Yeah.
Cow brand.
Put it backwards and forwards so when she looks in the mirror, she sees it.
Yep. So, I think that's hilarious.
That is pretty good.
And
I like the people that get Chinese symbols tattooed on them, and then they find out it means like I'm a homosexual.
yeah,
Not like I'm spiritual.
they must do that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I would.
I would too. Be like, oh, yeah, that means you're a beautiful spirit.
It's called I have an ugly tattoo.
Make sure you go to China and show it off.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong with people. Why would that even come into your mind as being a good idea?
I don't know.
Well, nah, you got an ugly face. Uglier face.
Yeah, actually, she looks better now.
Yeah, that's true. Covered up a lot of pimples.
Set her up with Mike Tyson.
It's almost the same shape as Mike Tyson's.
Yeah.
Just, actually hers is bigger. Haha. In about 2 weeks, she's going to realize how stupid she is.
No, it'll take her longer.
Hopefully next week I'll be playing a story about her running through a glass window.
Yeah.
What else happened? Oh, this happened.
Breaking news, Sarah Palin will resign her office as governor within a few weeks. In fact, at the end of this month, a stunning announcement made just a short time ago at her home in Wasilla, Alaska. And the lieutenant governor, Sean Parnell, will apparently be inaugurated at the governor's picnic at the end of the month.
Isn't that the guy from Saturday Night Live?
Who?
Parnell?
Yeah, I don't know his first name, though.
According to Governor Palin. No immediate word on why she's resigning. Of course, there has been rampant speculation that she'll make a run for president in 2012.
Yeah, good luck with that. You can't finish a friggin' governor's term. You're going to try and be president, you idiot.
You might as well just pose for Playboy now and get it over with.
Yeah. Although...
Might get more votes that way.
I have a feeling there's a lot of lifting and tightening in her outfits.
Probably.
I mean, she is, 50-something and has 3 kids. It can't look that good.
She's in her 40s, I think.
I still wouldn't. I don't think I'd want to see that. Can't be pretty down there. We're up there.
I'd take a peek.
Maybe for comedy's sake, I'd take a little peek.
What's the worst that could happen? I go blind?
Then you don't have to look at any more saggy boobs.
That's right.
So during her speech, her I Quit speech, she said she's not a quitter. And she also said it's partly David Letterman's fault. Because he made fun of her.
I'm not talking. I'm waiting for the clip.
Yeah, no, I'm not making a joke. Like, she got really upset that David Letterman was making jokes.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if she's familiar with the show, but people in government, people in politics get made fun of on that show since, I don't know, 1950 they've been doing that?
Yep.
Since TV began. And before that, it was radio. You idiot. So, I don't really have much on that, just that she's an idiot and she's.
I think she realized that her 15 minutes are up, and she's just going to go away now.
I don't think she's going to go away. She's going to pop up and say something ridiculous, and there's still millions, tens of millions of people that like think she's a qualified candidate for stuff. If she ran for president, it would probably be a semi-close race.
Well, probably, because people are pretty stupid, but
75% rule. That's my new theory. 75% of everyone on the planet is borderline retarded.
Is it that low? I thought it was a little higher than that.
I figure there is smarter areas where, like if you go to Harvard, maybe like 85% of the people aren't retarded, or,
Yep.
Although that might not be true either. Just because you're book smart doesn't mean you're stupid as hell everywhere else.
True.
So I don't know. Maybe it is higher. I was just giving some people the benefit of the doubt. I'll have to start running my own tests and polls.
Get the surveys out.
Yeah, exactly. Do you have anything else you want to rant about?
No, the work rant really pissed me off, but that's about it. And I didn't do anything on 4th of July, and I might be dying. What else? It was something else, so I don't remember what it was now.
Yeah, I felt like I had something else, too. Now I don't. That's what I get for not writing shit down.
Well, you did have something, but plans changed when people came home.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm really close to just getting a place up in the mountains.
Yeah.
It would have to have internet access, I guess.
Internet access and air conditioning it would have to have. And
that's it, really.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd come down like once a month with my billowing beard, buy some food.
I know what I want. Something else I wanted to rant about. This wasn't what I originally thought of, but kids nowadays, like college kids, they're just weird. They're something wrong with that generation that's like 22 to 18. My cousin, man, he goes to college in Rhode Island, and he drinks like he could outdrink me in my heyday, that's for sure. These guys, we picked them up. We left at 5:30 in the morning on Sunday. They didn't come home till 2:30. They reeked of beer. They threw up before they got in the car. Basically, my cousin was ripping beer farts the entire way up, stunk the whole car up. Then he just drank all day. But just some of the things he was telling me about what they do in college. He's like, he does naked keg stands.
Why?
Exactly, why?
That never even crossed my mind, and I've done my share of keg stands.
Then he was saying they play some game where the loser has to run around this like hill naked, and like I don't know, like something strange going on in our colleges.
So it's just a bunch of naked games.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even college, because that whole sexting thing is like high school and like elementary school. Like we didn't do that shit either.
Oh.
So everyone's just running around naked now.
something strange. I don't. The one thing I like about our generation, as opposed to this, there's 100 things I like about ours better than theirs, is that at least we didn't all look alike.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody looks alike nowadays. I mean, I just remember in high school, like everybody looked, even like the cliques, they all looked different. They weren't all the exact same.
Right.
Now you go like somewhere, you go to like the store or to like, get ice cream, and you see like a group of high school girls, and it's all like flip-flops and little capris and a little black shirt and like a stupid little, the fake blonde hair and the lip gloss that makes it look like they've been eating asshole.
Yeah. You'd never see a group of 3 people with like exact matching outfits, and like that's dudes too.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no individuality anymore.
And we went to a school in Boston where everyone dressed sort of the same.
Yeah.
But it wasn't exactly the same. Like almost everyone wore khakis and like a collared shirt or a button-down shirt.
Yeah.
But not the same exact shirt.
No.
I don't think you could have gotten away with that.
No, probably not. Not at that time. You probably can now.
Oh, yeah, now you totally can. I see pictures all over the place where 3 guys wear the same pink shirt and the collar flipped and the porcupine haircut. And that's totally fine, I guess.
And the flip-flops on guys, which I've been ranting about that for years.
Yeah, since like episode 6.
Yeah.
That,
one of the things I write, but I can't win.
Almost 70 episodes, all over an hour long, and the biggest debate on the forums was fucking flip-flops. You sparked like a war on the forums for the goddamn flip-flops.
I know. Never mind any of the racial, ethnic, gender, sexual orientation remarks that we've made.
Nope.
Flip-flops on guys.
Yep, that's the hot topic, apparently. So next week, I will be changing the name of the show to Flip Flopcast. We're going to be talking nothing except men's footwear. Mostly of the toe-showing kind.
Yep.
Sandals versus flip-flops, the eternal debate.
Thong or no thong? That is the question.
The toe thong?
Yeah. Well, that's the difference between a flip-flop and a sandal, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
This is going to spark a whole nother thread on this, isn't it?
Good.
I'm closing the forums if I see more than one post about a goddamn flip-flop. I have all these thought-provoking questions. Goddamn flip-flops.
On our way, it's funny. Oh no, Michael Jackson already was dead. Oh yeah, because on our way,
yeah, he's still dead.
I have a cousin who's kind of stupid, and
75%.
What?
75%.
We were on our way up to the race in the car, and she was trying to tell us that guy Randy Jackson from American Idol was Michael Jackson's brother.
Because everyone with Jackson has the same name?
Yeah, basically. Anybody who's black and named Jackson has to be related. So we did eventually nip it in the bud. There is actually a Randy Jackson that's a brother, but not that Randy Jackson.
Oh, there is a Randy Jackson?
Yeah, apparently.
Well, she was half right.
Yeah. Then she tried to say, well, I didn't mean that Randy Jackson. I just meant there was, we're like, fuck off. Get out of the car.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, exactly. Get out of the car.
You're walking home.
Yeah.
I don't drive with liars.
I don't drive with idiots.
I don't drive with lying idiot assholes. Get out.
So we're 50 minutes in, and he's still late, huh?
Yeah, I just got a text.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can't find my car.
He's in the car.
Oh.
Had to give a friend a ride during the show.
Oh.
24 hours a day. Had to give a friend a ride at exactly the moment in which we were recording.
You should charge him. You should be like a doctor's office and charge him for a missed appointment.
I'll just fire everyone.
Or just kill him.
I'm just going to have Hermit Cast. And when I move into the woods, it'll just be me in the microphone talking in a whisper.
Talking to your pet deer.
Yeah, about whatever I see outside the window. That'll be the new show.
Yeah.
So I pretty much had it with everyone.
Yeah.
So you got the right idea. You're living alone.
Oh yeah, I'm living the good life.
That's what I need to do.
If I wasn't doing the show, I'd be in bed right now.
So jealous.
Except I'm actually technically in bed right now. But
You mean if you weren't doing the show, your eyes would be shut? That's the only
I'd be
difference.
rolled over and I would have this headset on my head.
Well, try sleeping with a mask on your face.
Oh yeah, that's right. How's that go? I got a stupid one of those mouth things that I gotta wear.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dentist was like, maybe you should get one of those so your teeth don't shift. I'm like, you might as well. I'm already hooked up to a fucking mask. Put shit in my mouth. Why don't you throw something in my hair, too?
You're like an astronaut sleeping in one of those chambers.
Yeah, exactly. Why don't you put something colorful and sticky in my hair just to make it complete? Yeah, so it's not fun. I have for anybody who doesn't know, who doesn't listen to my every word on every episode, I have sleep apnea, so they gave me a mask to sleep in.
Isn't it like hooked up to something?
Yeah, it's got a long tube that hooks up to a machine. And 2 days ago, I rolled over twice, and the tube was wrapped around my neck.
And see, I can never sleep with that because I'm such a roller.
I am too. The thing was double wrapped around my neck. I was pissed off.
You almost died.
Yeah. I don't like almost dying when I go to sleep. It's supposed to be relaxing. So, I don't know. That's where I'm at right now.
Do you have any pictures of you with that machine on? Because I'd really like to see it. They should put that on the forums.
Actually, my girlfriend took one on her phone, so I'll see if I can upload that to the forums.
Awesome.
If not, I'll just take one with a camera. I know everyone wants to see how awesome it looks.
I do.
It is really cool looking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to get the mouthpiece just to complete the package, even if I don't need it.
Why not?
Might as well be completely miserable. Why half-ass it?
Exactly.
I'm not a slacker. So the other co-host should be arriving just as we're wrapping up the show. That's what happened to Artie when he was buying toys.
Yeah.
He showed up like 30 minutes in, and then I started ending the show. He was like, that was quick. I'm like, yeah, it's quick if you show up a half hour into an hour show, you asshole. So, Artie will probably be back on next week.
Half hour in?
Yeah, well, I think his shopping spree is over, so...
Oh.
Yeah. But, I don't know. I think that's it. We're done with the show.
All right.
That's
You're in charge here, not me.
That's the happiest you sounded all day.
You're in charge here. I was hoping to be third wheel today. I didn't want to be second wheel.
Yeah, I was hoping to, I don't know, not suck today, but they can't all be winners, folks.
Enjoy your run in the top 10 because it's over.
Yeah, listen to episode 64. That was a good one. That was a long. That was like 2 hours.
Anything fun going on this summer?
Not really. Just I want to go to some sort of concert. There's a lot going around. I missed Aerosmith and ZZ Top. I kind of wanted to see ZZ Top for comedic effect.
Tickets. They played Mohegan Sun up here. Tickets for like $150.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little much for two bands that are 20 years past their prime.
Considering Aerosmith plays there like every 3 months.
Yeah, exactly. Leon right now is at Cheap Trick, Poison, and Def Leppard.
Oh, that was just here yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I didn't go. I haven't been to a concert in a long time.
I would see Cheap Trick and probably Poison. I have no desire to see Def Leppard. I really hate those guys.
Yeah.
I don't know how they got categorized as like metal or pop. They're pop. They're like in the metal section.
Yeah, I know.
Do they have any metal songs? I don't even think they have one.
I don't think so.
They're like, at best, they're a power ballad band.
Yeah. They're like the definition of a power ballad band.
Yeah. So that was the deal breaker for me. I was going to go, but I really didn't want to sit through Def Leppard. Because everyone's going to be so annoying during Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Oh, yeah.
There'll be like 4 minutes of hell during that.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be like the worst 4 minutes of your life.
Girls go crazy during that song. Like they've never heard it before.
Yeah, I know.
Does anybody know that they totally stole the riff from Queen?
Nobody cares about Queen.
Well, I didn't think anybody cares about Def Leppard either.
Well,
at least Queen made some good songs.
I guess.
Oh, it's Bohemian Rhapsody, man. No?
It's alright. I don't know.
Alright. So, BrinkandSanityShow.com if you ever want to listen to the show again, which if you don't, totally...
understandable.
Yeah, totally understandable.
Just kidding. This is really episode 4. This isn't episode 65.
Yeah, we've reverted way back on this one.
These are the John Nahagan episodes.
I'm gonna name this one Mediocrecast. See, it probably would have been a good show if we had
Dirtbag showed up.
Yeah, if Dirtbag showed up, and if we had some like live input on our topics.
Yeah,
but we didn't, so that's what happened. So it's all your faults for not calling in.
Yeah, jerks.
Yeah, sons of bitches.
They'll listen to this and then call in, but it won't be live.
Well, then I could play them on the next show.
Oh, yeah.
See? 631-676-1181 is the number.
Sorry, you didn't give the number out enough.
Right, because there's one person in the chat room.
You got to be like a radio station and give it out like every 4 seconds.
2 callbacks. Hey, we're talking about Michael Jackson's corpse. Well, if anybody has any reason why nobody's mentioned the fact that he's kidnapped 3 children, let me know. I'm kind of curious about that one. What was it?
I said, please bring that to our attention.
Yeah. Because that's really, can't work anymore. I'm just wondering what's happening to these poor kidnapped, thefted kids.
What about the children?
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that one of his songs?
I don't know.
Something about children. All right.
I Fuck Children? Isn't that the name of the song?
Children in my pocket. Children's hand in my pocket, but I cut the pockets out. Michael No Pockets. I think that was off his 4th album.
Yeah, that's the hidden track.
It was a B-side. Not many people know about it.
Black side.
It's way in the past.
Oh yeah, today is 789.
Why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because 789. One of the top 3 Dexter's Lab episodes ever.
Yep. Along with the beard episode.
And the omelette au fromage.
Yes. So, we'll be back. I'm going to have a good show soon. I'll probably do a show over the weekend to bury this one.
If it turns out that I am dying and I do die, you should do a podcast from my funeral.
Okay. A live Bri a Corpse cast?
Yeah, I'll be the guest host.
All right.
I'll be quiet.
You should give me an update if you're going to die. Just let me know.
Yeah, my doctor's appointment is on Monday, so if I have some tragic news, I might need a liver if anyone out there has one. We'll see what happens.
If you have a liver, 631-676-1181. Even if Bri doesn't immediately need a new liver, he probably will soon.
Yep.
And I could use some more hair on my head.
I thought you looked like a big hairy monster.
No, I took the hair pills, and now my back is covered.
Yeah. Oh, but it fell off the top again?
Yeah, because I stopped taking the pills, but the hair kept growing on the back, but stopped on the top. It's pretty awesome.
That's cool.
Yep.
Doesn't that suck in the summer, though?
Why? Because I have to put suntan lotion on my bald spot?
No, because you're extra
because
warm
girls
now.
barf when they look at my back.
Well, that too, yeah.
There's plenty of reasons why it sucks.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, summer's pretty traumatic for me.
Yeah, well, luckily we haven't had summer yet. It's rained like every day for like 40 days.
And starting tomorrow, it's going to be too hot to go outside.
Yep.
And that's summer in the Northeast.
Yep.
So if I'm going to do this hermit thing, where do you suggest I go? I need to never see a popped collar again.
Probably Maine or Vermont or New Hampshire. Maybe not New Hampshire.
See, am I going to be too cold if I go to Maine?
Wouldn't go too far into Maine.
Mm-hmm.
It can get warm up there.
Well, I don't really go outside anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Got a cabin.
If you're in the woods, you won't get a lot of sun anyway.
Right. I just need a cabin with a heater and an air conditioner.
And a toilet.
Toilet, yeah. I need a toilet. And a microwave. And hopefully within like 30 miles of a Walmart, which I think every place is within 30 miles of a Walmart.
Yeah, I don't think there's a point in America that's not within 30 miles of a Walmart.
So there you go. And preferably a Taco Bell. That's about it, really. So I'm going to start doing that soon. I'm going to look into that.
We all have our dreams.
Yep. Email me at j@brinkofsanityshow.com if you have any cabins for sale out in the wilderness.
Or land.
Yeah, or land. That's true, or land. Oh, look at this. Who is this? Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Okay. I hear nothing.
Was that a prank call?
No, it's still on. This is Dave, our co-host, who doesn't have a microphone.
Thanks for calling. You're just in time to say goodbye to everyone.
Yeah. So get that mic working and then say goodbye.
Get that mic working for next week.
We are actually 53 minutes into an hour show, Dave. So I hope we got something real exciting for...
If you don't want to be ridiculed, you're better off just hanging up now.
We waited for a while, but, you know.
We waited 53 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, not much has gone on the show. It's been really bad.
Oh, we're recording this whole time?
Yeah, we were, actually.
But I thought this was just a dress rehearsal.
It was supposed to be just a mic check, but since it was recording, I guess it counts. Unfortunately for everyone involved.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could be Steve McNair got shot by your girlfriend.
Hey.
Alright, I'm an asshole. This thing fucking didn't work. Alright, sorry.
So, were you buying toys?
Yeah, I was buying toys for the underprivileged. That's where I was. I was actually out, Boys and Girls Club of Brooklyn, giving out toys to many children.
All right, well, giving out toys is better than buying toys. No, because last week the co-host was late because he was buying toys.
Wow. Well, depends what kind of toys you're buying, I guess.
Ghostbusters for the Xbox.
I have not yet played that. Yeah, so I'm sorry I'm late, guys. I'm an asshole.
That's all right. What were you actually doing?
Well, I was moving my car, and then my buddy called, and so I stopped by his place and dropped him off somewhere. And then I came back and got some Mexican food, and that is when I got your text message when you were like, "Yo, where you at?" And I was like, "Oh shit, it is totally late right now." So that's so I scarfed down my Mexican, and now I'm here.
It's not really a good excuse when you think about it.
No, not really.
I never really said it was a good excuse. I was just saying that I'm an asshole for being late, and I apologize.
Instead of doing the show, I sat in my car and ate a burrito.
Yeah, I was pretty much waiting for him to make it when you texted me, and I was like, oh, shit. It is late. So, yeah. But it's all right. I'm sure you guys have been drinking rum since you started.
We're actually both sober and very boring.
Yeah. Wow. Why did I get on? I just cracked my beer. All right. Well,
I drank one beer. See, this is what happens when I don't totally drink during the show.
What, you have people that show up 5 minutes before we're ready to stop?
Well, and I just very boring and low energy.
Oh.
We talked about Michael Jackson's corpse for a while.
Yes. Yeah, well. C'est la vie.
We were trying to get to the bottom of the fact that he kidnapped 3 kids, and nobody seems to mention it.
Well, you want to be remembered for your work, not for your
dirty
kidnap.
work. Right, but he's kidnapped more recently than he's recorded. That's all I'm saying.
Well, kidnapping is a full-time job.
That is true. All right.
You can record anytime, but you gotta be vigilant if you're keeping somebody hostage.
That is a 24-hour day job.
Yeah. Well, you think he'd have enough money, but he's paying everybody off.
He's actually $400 million in debt. How do you go from like $3 billion to $400 million in debt?
When you have a recreational anesthesia drug problem, that's what happens.
That is true.
And you buy old, withering amusement parks to play on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the upkeep's kind of a lot on that. When you have
they're talking about keeping it open and making it into like a Graceland. They're going to bury him there on Neverland Ranch, and then I guess their fans are just going to keep it running.
Yeah, until they find the secret corridors that lead to the kiddie chamber.
Yeah, he's got like a bunch of kids chained up in the basement somewhere.
Exactly. So what else is going on?
Nothing, man. Nothing. I'm just drinking a beer, hanging out.
All right. Good time.
So you guys are almost done. Did I get in the very end?
Yeah, we're at minute 58 of the podcast.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, congratulations on becoming the top 10, my friend.
Thank you. We are now out of the top 10, but it was a good run.
Out of the top 100 now.
Yeah, the show is going to plummet after this episode.
Well, you might have a couple people that downloaded it. I mean, I saw like 100 people downloaded it or something.
More than that. That was in like an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was just on Jay's computers.
Yeah. I downloaded the show over and over to spike my own numbers. No, actually, though, being in the top, we were in the top 10 for the first 5 days of the month, and it actually did help a lot with the numbers. So, still probably 1/8 as much as normal podcasts, but it was high numbers for me, which is cool.
It's a record broken. Good work.
Yep, and then I top it off with having a shitty show.
Well, maybe next time I'll get my ass on time.
Speak up for having me on the show.
Well, they can't all be winners. It's hard to be funny when you have a shitty time at work and then you come home to shit and, everything's shit.
Well, I think the booze definitely keeps the show moving.
Yeah, I was trying to cut calories and drink less, but apparently I cannot do that.
Maybe that's why we're not in the top 10 anymore.
Yeah. Jay tries to be a responsible human being for one day, and we plummet to 15th place. Well, I'll just have to be very irresponsible very soon.
It's a good plan.
Yep. So,
you could...
I could what?
You can do it.
I will do it. I may actually do a drunk cast this weekend just to make up for it.
There you go.
Yes.
So what'd you guys do for the 4th? Anything good?
Not really,
Nope.
Had a barbecue, watched the fireworks on the roof. Pretty stereotypical 4th.
I watched the Cheers Marathon and and the hot dog eating contest.
Did you see the guy pull out the gun on cheaters?
No, I missed that one.
That is a great episode.
Wow. Well, you bust into somebody and, shit gets a little nasty. That's the last time you want to you want to pull out a piece, I guess.
Yeah, it was hilarious, though. I love that show.
Yeah, it's a good show.
I miss all those dating shows that used to be on. They need to bring some of those back.
Like Blind Date and stuff?
Yeah, Blind Date, Shipmates, Change of Heart. Those were awesome.
Wow. There were a lot more than I thought there were. I thought there was Left Connection, Chuck Woolery, and that was it.
No, those were great shows. Change of Heart, they had a couple, and they would put each of them on a date with somebody way hotter than the person they're dating, and then they'd have to choose if they wanted to stay with their significant other or like go out with the hot person. And Shipmates, they go on a 3-day cruise, and they hate each other after the first day, and they're stuck with each other for 2 more.
That is actually interesting. The Blind Date episodes that were always the best is when they hate each other.
Oh yeah. Who wants to see 2 people fall in love and like those sucked.
There was one episode where the guy kept him out of the van. Like he basically took off in the cab without her. He was like, "Yo," he's like, "After you," and she like gets out. And he slams the door. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And he just takes off.
Awesome.
That was the classic episode.
There was one Shipmates where they were fighting for like a day and a half, and then they went to dinner, and he must have ordered something beforehand because they sit down, and he's like, "Are you going to apologize to me?" And she's like, "No, I'm not apologizing to you." He reaches under the table and grabs a pie and smashes her in the face with it.
Yes.
So she picked up a knife and chased him with the knife. Greatest Shipmates episode ever.
Wow. See, when you're stuck on a ship...
You could solve any dispute with just a pie in the face.
I think so. I need those on hand.
Emergency pie.
Mm-hmm. Extra whipped cream. For comedy.
Just whipped cream. That was the best. Just put whipped cream on it.
Like, how could you get mad at somebody for doing that to you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, well, I was mad at you before, but that was just really funny.
You ever see the videos where they try to pie like the famous people, like Bill Gates got pied, and I don't know. I guess there's like a serial pie guy that goes out there and pies these like rich and famous people.
No, I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen something. Yeah.
Yeah, he's done like a bunch of people. He's done like Bill Gates. I think he went after Bush. Like a whole. If you look up the Bill Gates pie thing, there's probably a bunch off that, but. Yeah, it was an interesting. He got him pretty good too. It was a good pie of the face.
I think they need to get Tom Cruise with that.
Yes. Well, they got him with the spray hose.
Yeah, exactly, and he flipped out.
That was great.
You're a jerk. You know that? You're a jerk.
Oh man, Tom Cruise is just a laughingstock now.
Yep. He's making
crazy Scientologist.
Mission Impossible 4 is coming out, though.
With Tom Cruise?
Yep.
Wow.
Bottom of the barrel. How do you guys feel about the new Alice in Wonderland movie?
I didn't know they were making one.
Me neither.
Wasn't Johnny Depp in it?
Yep, it's Tim Burton, so of course it has Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter.
There should be a law that Johnny Depp can't make movies with Tim Burton anymore.
Neither of them would make any movies then.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, Helena Bonham Carter's in it too. She's in all his movies.
Well, she's his wife, or he's banging her or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I thought they were married. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I know they're together. I don't know if they're married or not.
I just found the pie video. It's excellent.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool though. Typical, you know.
Is that made already?
No, it's coming out next year.
Een stralende Bill Gates, maar niet voor lang.
Oeh, yeah, they got him good.
Hij krijgt taart in het gezicht bij het binnenkomen van het Concertgebouw.
It was like in his ear.
Yeah, he got nailed.
That's awesome.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, that movie's coming out next year. Looks pretty cool.
G.I. Joe looks pretty rad.
Yeah. I think I'll go see that. Probably on Netflix, though.
Have you guys seen the new Terminator? I heard that was terrible.
No, I heard the Terminator was bad. I heard Transformers was really bad. I just don't trust movies anymore.
It's just all the old stuff they're just bringing back and they're ruining.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you can have Transformers movie and change Soundwave's voice. Just shouldn't be allowed to do that.
I agree.
I think they're making a new Fantastic Four, too. Those movies sucked.
Yeah, they were terrible. I heard that they were making a new Voltron, too. And if they ruin Voltron for me...
How do you make Voltron without it being animated? That seems like it would be really hard.
Yeah, but it's all green screen now anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, an entire movie. Well, you know what? They'll do what they do with all the movies. They'll put a bunch of humans in it and have
and the military somehow. The military fucks up and can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. And it'll be like 85%, like just humans running around trying to deal with Voltron. That's actually probably exactly what the movie's going to be.
You just wrote the movie.
Yes. Well, that's what you have in every movie. Bri's right. Every movie, the military tries to stop something and they can't, and then
they're always on the wrong side. They're always going after the good guys.
Mm-hmm. And then they realize just before it's too late the error of their ways.
Humans are right. We're going after the wrong guy. There's always some schmuck that is in with the good guys.
Mm-hmm. There's always the comic relief guy who knows a lot about computers usually. Then there's the hot girl that gets stuck in the middle who runs around in slow motion.
With the dorky guy and falls for him at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And there's the asshole guy who inevitably dies 3/4 of the way through the film.
You just described every action movie in the past 3 years.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every cartoon to movie video, any cartoon to film movie.
Yep. Because they know that geeks like us will go see them, even if they suck ass.
I really don't want to see any more movies like that, though.
I hated the first Transformers. I won't go see the second one.
I thought it was mediocre.
I hate Shia LaBeouf. He's terrible.
Yeah.
And the whole comic relief thing with them in the yard was stupid. I agree. The first one was awful.
I really just wanted to see robots punching each other in the face.
They should just make a movie of that. They shouldn't even have any humans in it. They should just CG these fucking crazy robots and then just have them battle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be a fine movie for me.
They should make the robots and CG the humans. That's what they should do.
Yeah. And the only thing the humans do is get, like, trampled.
Killed.
Yeah.
Violently.
Yeah. There's no getting stuck in the middle of the battle. They're just, like, running. The Transformers are running, and they just step on one or two humans. That's their only appearance.
I don't think there's any movies out this summer that I'm going to see.
Isn't, like, summer supposed to be the big time for movies?
I'd like to see that Public Enemies movie, but I'll probably wait for video for that.
I don't even know that one.
The John Dillinger one, Johnny Depp and...
Oh, yeah, where they're like gangsters.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I kind of want to see Bruno, but it's going to be so much more fake than Borat was that probably not worth it.
It's going to be really, I don't know, anticlimactic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like those movies they always show the funniest parts in the preview.
Oh, yeah.
Same with like Borat, all those funny parts I already saw. So it was like, what's the point of watching the movie?
Borat could have been like 32 minutes.
Exactly.
After the first half hour, it was boring until the Pamela Anderson part.
Whatever happened to Pam Anderson? What's she doing these days?
I don't know. She made that really shitty cartoon.
Baberella or whatever.
Stripperella, yeah.
Stripperella.
That was
Hookerella.
awful.
Horrorella.
And I don't really know what else she's been doing. Oh, yeah, she's probably been doing reality shows, right? Because they give reality shows to everyone.
I have a reality show on TV. It's called I'm Late. That's what it is. I'm just constantly late for everything I do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I'm so sorry. Oh. And then you like, they videotape the people before. They're like, man, where the hell is he? And then I just show up and I'm like, I'm so sorry. See, done. Reality show. Call me Fox. I'm in.
I'm so sorry, guy.
For reality shows, we should just like have like some kind of like box where we can like tune into like public cameras that are like on the highway and in stores and like look at the Walmart parking lot. That's reality.
Yeah.
Can't be any more dull than the shows that are already on.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many shows of people I've never heard of before. And then there's
I watched The Soup, and he brings up all these clips from all these shows I never heard of. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah. And then if you're on, like, a reality show, then you get your own reality show.
Yeah, and then you go into, like, an all-star celebrity show.
Right. So you end up on, like, 3 shows if you're on a reality show.
And then you're in the rehab show.
Yep.
If you're on any VH1 show, you automatically get your own show.
Yeah.
It's like written into the contract.
Yeah, if you're not eliminated in the first day, you get your own show.
Yeah.
That's like the consolation prize, is your entire own show. So I'm looking at Pamela Anderson's IMDb. She has done some complete shit. Her last movie was Superhero Movie, which, please stop making those movies. The epic movie, dance movie, none of them are funny. I didn't even like Scary Movie.
Scary Movie was the worst.
That's what started all this shit.
Yep.
And they made...
Was it Scary Movie? I thought it was a different one.
Nope, Scary Movie was the first one.
Yeah. Too many dicks in that movie.
They made 88 episodes of VIP.
Oh, that's right. She was in that show with all the hot, like, detective women.
VIP was like Cinemax porn without the sex scenes.
And they had that girl with the ridiculous Angelina Jolie lips.
Before it was popular?
No, I think it was after it was popular.
Not that it's even popular now, but... No, that show's got to be like 10 years old.
98 to 2002.
Huh.
Yeah, I feel like that show was on in the 80s.
Yeah.
Well, that was like the quality of it. I think I've had higher budget productions than most of the episodes of that show.
Wow, there's so many VIP clips on the internet.
Are they all just people running around in slow motion?
Right now I'm watching Pam Anderson, and she's in the gym. And then, like, there's another one where she's running. And then there's fighting. Girls fighting.
I don't even think she's good looking.
She was hot. A long time ago.
Yeah. Back in the Baywatch days.
Overrated, I'd say.
Even in the VIP, she looks pretty good, though.
All makeup.
It's all CGI.
Yeah.
She's not even real.
Well, a lot of her isn't real, actually.
It's true.
Scary Movie 3. She's done a lot of shit. It's amazing somebody that popular has done nothing relevant.
Do they list her sex tape in the IMDb credits?
Is it called Naked Souls?
No, I think it's just called I don't know.
Snapdragon? Is that named after her vagina?
Probably.
It definitely wasn't Married People. Top of the Heap, maybe?
I'm looking. It's not in here.
Everything she's done sounds like a sex tape.
Top of the Heap. Teacher's Pest, the Charles in Charge episode. That's not a porn name. I don't know what it is.
The Nanny. The Sexy Nanny. Yeah, no, she's not very impressed. She's got to step up her game. So, yeah, where were we? Oh, yeah, no good movies out this summer.
Yeah.
Except The Hangover, which I still haven't seen, but I heard it was
You haven't seen it? You got to see it. It's really funny. Surprisingly funny.
That'll be the next one I see.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but it sounds good.
I heard they're already planning on a sequel to it, which is kind of bad news. But
yeah, that's never a good thing. That seems like a one-shot movie. Yeah. Everything's got to be a trilogy, so I'm sure they'll make 2 more.
Yeah.
But I think that's about it. Because I think we're running out of steam really quick. The steam that we never had to begin with.
The most steam we had with Max coming in, and
Dave brought some life into it.
Oh yeah, he did.
Barely.
Well, I know it was short for you, Dave, but don't eat a burrito next time.
You'll be on my reality show.
All
Called on me.
Where's Dave?
They should just make 2 new reality shows that I want to see. I want to see Kicked in the Balls, because I think that would be the highest rated show ever on television.
You already have that?
Well, like a real one, but like in your neighborhood. Like I'd want to see random people that I would see walking to work get kicked in the balls.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should just make that show.
I don't know. Yeah, you could do that. Put it on YouTube.
Yeah, just YouTube it up.
That would skyrocket to number 1.
That would be the number 1 downloaded show on the internet.
Absolutely. So if anybody made it to the end, God bless you. I will be back with a much better show soon. And I will remember to drink next time, because this is what happens when I don't. Now I know why all the popular podcasts get completely shitty before the show. Because it's very hard not to.
It's hard to talk for an hour.
It is. It is.
All right.
I'm just so used to sitting in a bar and talking, and if I don't have a drink, it just feels awkward.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe this is the way the show always is, but since we're sober, we realize how much it sucks.
Wow, that would be a sad revelation.
Yeah. Either way, I don't know.
Welcome to the last show of the Brink and Sanity.
Yeah. I'm going to go hang myself now.
At least there's no more echoes.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so thanks for listening. Thanks for coming on, guys. And,
yeah, no problem.
Anytime.
We'll do
I'll be back next time you get in the top 10.
Anytime? Really?
just give me about a half an hour.
Meaning you may show up at any time.
You never know. You never know. It's part of my master plan.
All right, so thanks for listening. We'll be back. I'll probably do a show this weekend, and then the usual Wednesday show. I'm trying to do every show every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, p.m. And then I'll do Friday shows here and there. So that's the new schedule, which is pretty much the same as the old schedule, but it's official now.
Just sticking to it.
I'm sticking to it. So, yep, we'll be back soon. Thanks again, guys. And
thank you.
Goodbye, I guess, right? Yeah, goodbye.
Yes.
Hello, baby. Hello, nasty. Hello there. Hello. I say hello. Hello, friend. Well, hello, little girl. Hello, my treacherous friends. Hello, operator. The beginning of everything. It's showtime. It's showtime.
That was pretty freaky, huh?
Doesn't it get longer every time?
I think we did. All right, I'm just going to start the whole show over again. Oh, fuck.